Wild Dog. Please, God. Please not Wild Dog. I mean, take anybody. Anybody. Please. You can take, take, nope. Can't think of nobody. Feel sorry for you, Wild Dog. R.I.P. Wild Dog. 2016 to 2016. Roll the clip. Hey, what is going on, you guys? Thanks for joining me again on Christopher's Couch. I am Christopher, the one and only, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Arrow Season 5, Episode 4, Penance. Man, you want to know my review for this? I'll tell you right now. We're going to do this. Yeah, that thumb up. And out of nowhere, another thumb up. 2 thumbs up. Yes, I am giving episode 4 2 thumbs up. A lot of stuff went down in this episode. I mean, we had are we in the 22nd century? If so, or 23rd, I don't know. But we had a 22nd century prison break. I mean, oh my God. Oliver Queen, the Arrow, is breaking laws. Where do they draw a line on this stuff? I mean, I know he's a hero, but he broke someone out of jail. Who is gonna stop this man? Who? Man, call in the Suicide Squad. Somebody call in the Suicide Squad. Hey, I had a good day today, so let's get this review out the way. Whew. First, I guess I'm gonna start with Wild Dog. Man, beginning of the episode, this guy is definitely stubborn and hard-headed. I mean, they were on a mission to capture some guy, and we had, what is her name? Artemis. Yes, Artemis. Man, first off, wouldn't know anything about Artemis. Wouldn't even know that name if it wasn't for Young Justice. Oh my God, that amazing show. That show was amazing. If you haven't watched Young Justice, go on Netflix, watch it. I recommend it. God, can Netflix revive that next season, please? But man, so Artemis is supposed to take a shot, but Wild Dog, he ends up taking the shots for her, and the guy actually ends up missing every shot. Every shot. I believe he was using a sniper, so I think he need to stick with them Berettas he be using, because when he shoot with them Berettas, I mean, he makes shots like Chef Curry. I'm just saying, man. So the guy that they was going after actually was stealing a briefcase from Cord Industries, which is I don't know, would that be an Easter egg? Because Cord is known for, I believe they're known for like the Blue Beetle technology. So hey, are we gonna get a Blue Beetle soon? Who knows? But that's what that guy had, and that guy actually works for Tobias Church. And let me say, man, Tobias Church was doing some shit in this episode. I mean, I lost faith in him when he lost his bouts with the Arrow, because I thought he was gonna be able to do some amazing shit, but he wasn't able to. But this episode, I mean, even though he was going up against some amateurs that, you know, didn't finish their training or whatever, I would still say that Tobias Church, he bumped back up. So also in this episode, we had Oliver Queen. I mean, Oliver Queen was freaking, he was doing his own prison break thing. I mean, geez, man, can y'all hear that dog while I'm recording? It's not my dog. But yeah, this man was doing some old prison break, so he pretty much went into broke into the government prison to pretty much take Diggle, do a prison break for Diggle, who doesn't want to be broken out. And what I liked about that was there was a 3-on-1 scene. I mean, it was the Arrow's new squad trying to keep the Arrow from breaking pretty much keep him from doing a criminal thing. And man, did he dismantle them in like what, less than 5 seconds maybe? I mean, they didn't even stand a chance. I feel sorry for them. I really do. But while Oliver Queen was breaking out Diggle, we had Church, who was breaking into an evidence locker at the I guess at the police precinct or whatever, and he was going there to take their weapons, to steal government grade A weapons or whatever, bazookas and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, man, I mean, geez, Tobias Church, what is his plan? I mean, he can't kill the Arrow. We know that because Prometheus said he can't. So we know he's not gonna kill the Arrow for sure. So what is his plan? But he takes those guns, and I think he's going, I believe, because earlier in the episode when they were on the mission, the Green Arrow team was on a mission. The bad guy that they took down worked for Tobias Church. So the TC, I think they're calling him, they're trying to get that guy to flip on Church. So I think Tobias is actually going there to, I guess, kill him. I guess that's what I would say. I would say he's going there to kill him. But pretty much other things that happened in this episode that I thought that was important. I mean, we have Felicity and Rags. We had, Renee. We had them, no, he's not Renee. That's not his name. I forget that Rags guy name. But he pretty much leaves the team because he can't deal with watching or being in the same room or even looking at Felicity, because it would bring back memories. I mean, Felicity pretty much is the reason that his whole family is dead. So he pretty much quits the team. But good news is he comes back later, and I'm really curious as to how strong this guy is. I mean, later on in the episode, he put a bomb on the wall to try and help the task force get out, and he just like stood in front of the bomb and he just took the blast. And apparently he can take bullets too. So real curious as to how strong he is. Who knows? I don't know. If you know anything about him, I mean, I could Google it or ask Siri. But if you know anything about him, why don't you comment down below? Let me know. Put me on some knowledge. But back to the Diggle escape with Oliver Queen. I mean, he pretty much breaks in, and this dude is doing some Mission Impossible stuff. I mean, he finds Diggle. He uses some type of spray that eats through any type of material or something. That's how they escape. He like sprays it, goes into the ground. They pretty much almost make it out. Then they're surrounded by the government and their guns. And then these people, I almost called them the N-word. These people get like lifted off. Like there was this huge airplane, and they like, I don't even know how the harness was even attached to them. I don't even know how that's possible. But pretty much when that airplane flew by, they were hooked up to their harness, and they just went like that. And you would think that those army people would at least shoot at them, but no, they didn't. They didn't shoot at them at all. So while Oliver Queen is being a criminal, we have his squad, his team back at the precinct where Church has come back with those grade A military weapons, and he's trying to take over the precinct to, like I said, I think he's trying to kill that guy who's supposed to be flipping on him or something. And with them there, I was actually impressed by the team. I mean, they were using I'm talking about Green Arrow's team. They were using sorry, they were using great teamwork. They was using really good teamwork. I think the thing was they were just overwhelmed by, the guns, and then the enemy's weapons, and the fact that they also had to protect, the police officers. They also had to protect them. But still, I think that their teamwork was pretty good, especially with not having Oliver Queen around, or Arrow, without having a Green Arrow around. But what really got me was, man, when church came through the door, and Wild Dog stayed back to fight this man. And I don't know, I just had this feeling like this was gonna be some good shit, some one-on-one. I mean, you got Tobias Church. Nobody knows, is he good enough? Can he beat the Arrow? Can he beat up the Arrow? He's had like 2 opportunities and he didn't succeed. Now he's going up against Wild Dog, the cocky, arrogant, stubborn, hard-headed Wild Dog of the team. And I was just like, this is about to be a good. I was like, this is about to be a good fight. And next thing you know, I mean, the fight starts. Tobias Church does this little civil first. Let me rewind. First, Tobias Church pull out the motherfucking brass knuckles. He gotta have them knuckles on him. And then that's when they start to fight. He like slid under on some Matrix type of stuff. They start doing some of this, all that fighting stuff. But Wild Dog got his ass handed to him. He definitely did. And while he got his ass handed to him, his team, Wild Dog's team, pretty much got out. But they wanted to go back, but Felicity told him no, it's just too much for them. Which I guess I should point out that at this time, while Oliver Queen was gonna go do his prison break thing, that Felicity was pretty much in charge of the team. So I thought this was pretty good to see her in charge, because I don't think she's ever really just had to call the shots for the team, actually, in any previous season that I've seen. But if she has, let me know down in the comments. Maybe she has. I just haven't seen it. But she was definitely calling the shots in the absence of Green Arrow for this one. But so we have Wild Dog, who is captured by Tobias Church, and let's see. I mean, at the end of the episode, you see that he is being tortured. I mean, but he's holding up his own. But Tobias comes in. He had like some great dialogue that I thought, man, this guy who's playing this character, I mean, he's really playing this character pretty well. I wish I remember exactly what the dialogue, but basically he was saying, I'm gonna break you. You might not want to talk now, but by the time I'm done with you, the Green Arrow won't have anybody to work with. And he was saying something like, you're a pretty good kid, you're strong, but I'm gonna break you, and when I'm done, he said, when I'm done, I'm gonna break your soul. I was like, dang, hey, that was a good ass line right there. That was a good ass line. But that was pretty much the gist of it. Mostly everything. Well, highlights that I thought were important in this episode. Every episode we get flashbacks of the Arrow, well, Oliver Queen and his training and stuff. And then his flashback for this episode, he's training. I think he's looking for somebody, and he's trying to get into the Brava Russian organization. So he goes and kills somebody in jail, and I thought that was cool. I always like to see Oliver Queen kill somebody, or the Green Arrow, and he freaking killed that guy in front of everyone, even though they might not have been looking, but they were all in a cell. So it's like, dang, nobody heard this dude neck snap or anything like that. But hey, Oliver Queen is cool. I thought that this episode was good. Man, them previews for next week's episode, I wonder who that villain is that Tobias Church hired to kill the mayor. looking forward to reviewing that. But this has been the review for season 5 episode 4 of the Arrow, Penance. And man, I enjoy doing these reviews. I hope you guys enjoy watching me do these reviews. If you do, please share with your friends, family members, anything that could help. And like, comment, and hey, subscribe. Until next time, Christopher is out. Deuces.